Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, all of YouTube. This is Burning Metal. I am your host, Tom. I guess you should just call me Tango Tom because, I seem to have a problem with these things. And as you can see, up this night, we are going to review yet another Tango style fixed blade. Kind of an interesting one that bought on a whim. It came in, and I'm kind of happy with it. So with that said, we're going to pair this with some Habiki Japanese Harmony from Suntory. So if you're not familiar, Japanese whiskeys tend to fall in the vein and taste profile of a single malt, quite often really balanced, nuanced, gentle. And this is a good example of this. Of course, this is only bottled at 86 proof, but yet it works very well. And what a great presentation with this whiskey. That's a lovely looking bottle. Simple, sleek, and stylish. And then let's look at this knife. Because that's the point here tonight here. This is an interesting blade. This is a 6-leaf. A sister company of Two Sons, so a Chinese company. And I saw this and kind of looked at it and then looked at the full description and had to laugh because they're selling this as a used item, yet there's multiple of them out there. You know, you have to win these things on auction, but as soon as one gets bought, another one gets put up, and they're definitely making these to look like they are used. So when you look in the description, hilariously, it says used item, or excuse me, it says used item. Don't buy if you have a problem with it. It's kind of hilarious. Let's dive in and take a little better look at this knife, which happens to be the HW188, which is weird. I know it's the same seller as I bought 6-leaf knives from, so I don't understand the numbering or what HW stands for, considering that most of them, 6-leaf is SL and then a number, so weird. But hey, let's take a little closer look at this Tango fixed blade that's made to look rather weathered and used, I think. So some sort of laser etching or process has been done to this blade. Actually looks like some slag up there on that blade, and there was some little bits of rust, which I did kind of knock off. I oiled this up. You can see a little bit of signs of it there. So this blade was definitely purposefully made to look a little bit weathered, but the pattern is kind of really freaking cool, and I hope this shows up and translates well, because I kind of took a risk with this, and when I got it, I'm way more happy than what I was thinking I would get. So pretty damn cool. They say that this is micarta, and then the other part of the description says G10. I tend to think it feels like micarta, and they've definitely took their time to make it look a little distressed and weathered. It doesn't feel like G10. It feels like a really good, tight, dense micarta, actually. So that's really, really cool. We see this pattern extending upon the full tang, and then we have this nice little spiky crowned skull knocker right there. Pretty goddamn cool. Of course, a lanyard hole. Okay. But all in all, the balance of this is actually really, really nice. So you have a 5.9 inch blade length, 10 inches overall, 7.4 ounces. Goes down tight, so sharpening is going to be really tight in there, but other than that, I don't care. On belts, it'll be pretty easy to get to. So yeah, wasn't the sharpest. I stropped this up a little bit, could spend a little bit more time getting this blade touched up, but man, really, really great ergonomics, balance. Any way you slice it, very happy with this. And speaking of which, they even took the time to make the whole tech lock. I don't know if the camera is picking this up and translating this well, but they did some sort of distressing and weathering to this, and then this symbol is actually I don't know, etched in there on the Kydex tech lock style. Pretty secure, goes in there well, but they did a good job of just distressing this. So I think that was the point. They wanted to make these look used, but man, what a cool blade. You can find these, I think, maybe still on eBay. Don't know if they're still available or not. I would say it's worth it. Really good weight, balance. And when you actually see and feel the process that they've done on this blade, it's pretty cool. I appreciate it. And with that said, let's get into a little bit of this Suntory whiskey. The Habiki Harmony. So a very vibrant, fruity nose. These Japanese whiskeys really remind me of Speyside scotches and maybe even some Irish single pot still or some Irish single malts as well. Rich, vibrant honey, sugar. Really intriguing nose on this Habiki Harmony. This is a fresh cracked bottle, by the way, too. I've had a few of these over the years, and man, this might be the best bottle or the best fresh cracked bottle that I can think of in terms of the nose, because sometimes these bottles I've had in the past were kind of a little funky or harsh on the nose until they opened up a bit. But well, it's been a while since I had Habiki Harmony, so crack this open for this odd looking blade from Six Leaf. So good. So gentle on arrival. You can really take your time and chew this whiskey. And you don't really get that full kick in and finish and effect until you've actually chewed it, swallowed, let some air in, and it all rides out. Man, you get that rich sweetness. Definitely nice, delicate, fruity notes. And then there's that slightly malty funk that you're going to get from like a scotch. So, and that's something you either love or you don't. Well, interesting knife up this evening. Really quick little size comparison for just giggles. Classic K-Bar Marine Fighter. Actually a little bit bigger, maybe. Yes, just a skosh bigger than the classic K-Bar. Hope you guys enjoy these. If you are so kind, give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you. With that said, have a nice day. Cheers.